Only because I'm like, I never do this. And I always think about it after. Sorry. I'm about to do the teeth whitening. Uh, and I figured I'd come live and show you that you don't need to buy the whitening strips. So here it is. So here's my teeth. Here's what they look like now. they're not they're not straight. I'm okay with that. All right. All right, let's do it. If you joined the live on that shot, that would have been funny. Hold on. What am I even doing? I need a bowl. The first thing you want to do is the baking soda. Oh, right here. Grab some baking soda. You know, I don't really have exact measurements. Just kind of pour in some baking soda in a bowl. Some nice clean water. Oh, and just a little bit, by the way, because it's really easy to make it watery. You don't want it watery if you're doing it for teeth, right? So, boom. Yeah, see? Look, it's already watery. Now I gotta add a little bit more. Oh, and I like to put just, hold on. Let's mix this first. You have a good voice. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I love your content. Glad you do, Damien. Thank you. So again, this is my teeth. They look like now. I drink coffee, so they look like, yeah, they look like little coffee stained teeth, which is perfect right now. How do I grow tangerine? I'll do a video on that. All right, so this is like perfect right now. Look at this. This is the consistency you want. It looks just like toothpaste, actually. That was like no measurement. Eyeballing over here. Anyway, so in this case, right after that, I just added just like a few. Oh, I'm just gonna squeeze a few drops. It started to sizzle a little bit. Oh, well, it did. It's just a few drops of fresh lemon juice. I know some people are gonna say it's gonna eat away from your enamel and all that, blah 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 blah. Well, a few drops. I'm talking about like 2 drops. Won't do much damage. Anyway, so this is the consistency. Blah blah blah. Consistency, and that's it. There you go. You got your own teeth whitening strip or teeth whitening solution, right? Anyway, let's go do that right now. It just takes 2 ingredients: baking soda, water, baking soda, water, baking soda, water. And earlier on live, I did a multi-purpose cleaning spray with just tea and vinegar, and we cleaned the mirror, and it came off so perfect together on live. So then. Hold on, let me read this. Flying bug eating my plant leaves. How can I get rid of them? Hey, try the onion, garlic, cayenne pepper spray. It really works for that problem right there. Quickly, just chop it all up, put it in a spray bottle with some water, and just let it marinate for a little bit. Once it's marinated, actually do that in like a bowl or something else. Once it's marinated for like 12 hours in the fridge, then pour it into a spray bottle, strain it out, and then spray that mixture on your plant. Yeah, that'll fix it. All right, so how do I get rid of mold? Hey, okay, we'll get to the, we'll get to a little part of this live, maybe after, where I can like answer, but let's try to do this real quick with the teeth. Hold on. I wish I had more window space to grow my garden inside. Hey, you could always have more space, but at least you have some space. So I hope you're growing something, Like, I can show you guys after how many things I'm growing in just that one living room. And, you know, it doesn't take, like, you don't need much. Even if you don't have much space, it's still possible to grow something, and something is better than nothing. At least I believe that, because you gain so much more from growing plants than just the whatever it's growing. All right, so then just apply it. I talk so much. Just apply it's just like toothpaste now, you know? Just apply it onto your teeth, and you know, if you're just doing this like first time ever, it's not gonna be like very pleasant, I'd say. It's, you know, but you kind of get used to that whole thing. Don't do this too often either. Like maybe like once a month. But yeah, you kind of get used to the whole thing, and then it's not as bad. Yeah, I'm back. I just had to come to show, because I was about to do the teeth whitening hack, I guess, and I wanted to show the result like live. The guy from plants, it's me, but right now I'm the teeth guy or cleaning guy. Anyway, so you got a little bit on your toothbrush. I mean, I'm not gonna do that really. I'm not gonna tell you guys how to brush your teeth, but just brush your teeth. I like to kind of like work my way. Like I do this section, the top, like just like that. I just like kind of rough for like a minute or two, and then I do the bottom. Then do like, you know, just because I'm doing a Vegas filler, I'm kind of like guiding along the teeth to get the stains. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Hold on. Oh. Baking soda water. Dude, I love your longer hair. Nice. I do too. Thank you. You might want to put a little bit more on the bottom if you do the top. I can already see a change. I've been watching our videos and following you for years. You saved me so much money. Let's go, Cindy Lou. Much love. Thank you. Kind of give it a rinse, and then can't really take it for that long. Then I do it again. Oh. Grand Raising, what's up? Thank you for your knowledge. You're super welcome. I'm trying to share it, you know, try to learn some things every single day and then post it. I remember when you had 100 followers, and you know, oh man, what a journey. Like it's been years now. It's been years. The time has come, my lords. Anyway, it's been a journey. I'm so happy. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it with you guys. Brushing teeth on live. Just kidding. But anyway, you're gonna continue that for another minute or two here. Boston George, bought a book from you. Never came. Hey, I will reach out to you personally right after this live. If your book hasn't arrived, I will make sure it gets there. I'm sorry, there's a few address issue glitch problem I have on my Shopify. I think that's good enough for now. Let's see. sometimes when I'm doing my hacks, I'm like, what are you really doing, dude? You know, what did you just put in your face? What did you just put in your hair? And then I remind myself, yeah, dude, I'd rather have this on my face. And then, the whole cycle begins. But I do have the moments where I'm like, what are you doing? Like earlier, like look at this. Like coffee. There's coffee. It's like a mixture with coffee that I just have in the shower. Because I was testing something earlier. Anyway, let's see the teeth now. You guys remember how it looked? Oh man, let's go over here. I can see a change. I can feel a change too. Let's go. I mean, I only did it for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not even. Maybe like, because I talk so much, I did it for like 40 seconds on top and bottom. You remember me helping Bijan? Yeah, absolutely. I remember that. We still talk about it. When I saw him, beginning of the year, we talked about that. How do you grow green grapes? I could do a video. It just takes a little bit longer with grapes, but I could do a video on it. What is the mixture for the teeth whitening? It's a teeth whitening mixture, but we just did on live. That could be done better if I just brush a little bit better and didn't talk as much, but it's just baking soda. I'll show you. Baking soda and water, actually, I don't have to show you. Baking soda, water, and I just put 2 drops of lemon juice, and you get, a mixture like a paste kind of. That's it. Oh, it's good lighting here. How do we clean shower glass door? You can do 2 things. You could just put baking soda and vinegar on it. Vinegar on it first, then spray vinegar on it, then grab a lemon. Don't have one here. Grab a lemon, cut it in half, put baking soda on it, and then use that, because baking soda is like an abrasive, right? We're just cleaning the stains off my teeth with that, but then use that to scrub it on top of the vinegar that's on the glass already, because then when it touches it, it just goes, on the glass, it goes. So then you're scrubbing and it all comes off. But I found, there's a second way. I found, like, we could even, this is great. We're going to do this live. I found, and funny you bring it up, the shower glass, because I was just cleaning the counter earlier, and I was like, what is this? And there was 2 bowls here. And they look the same, right? I'm like, what's what? I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually eggshells. And, that's one other thing you shouldn't throw out is eggshells. Whenever you're making eggs, just keep it, like, collect it somewhere in a little bowl or something. I just have this container and just call it the egg box. And every time I make eggs, I just put it in there. It'll pile up by the end of the week. I rinse. It doesn't take that long again. You just rinse them under water for like 5 seconds, 10. It takes 10 more seconds. Anyway, rinse them, put them in your egg box, and then pick a day. It doesn't have to be the same day, but pick a day and then just blend them all. After you do the oven thing too. But blend them all, and then you get a whole stash of eggshell powder, which is like getting a cleaning powder. Because this powder, and it's not just for cleaning, your plants can absorb the nutrients from eggshells. Just sprinkle it in the soil. Anyway, but for the shower glass, like, let me show you. Like, it's magic. Like, what? And I'll just use this brush. So we got this regular brush, right? And you know what? We're just gonna go over there and I'll show you. Check it out. Like, what works better than the stuff I just said about the vinegar and lemon? It is eggshell. It's weird. Like, I discovered that by accident. Can you see that? And you might wonder why it's looking like that. It's because I have to. I have to make it look like that so that I can do hacks on it. You know, it's kind of ironic. Like, while other people clean their homes and while I do cleaning hacks, I have to let my home become dirty. And I do that with a lot of things. Sinks, you know. Anyway, that's enough about me. Check it out. So, I'm going to do the bare minimum here. Normally I would use lemon too, but all I got right now is some water right here, boom, an eggshell. We're just gonna see what happens, all right? Check it out. So dip your little brush in the water. Sprinkle some. The next thing you want to do, sprinkle the eggshells on top of the brush. On top of the brush. Like, think about what I'm really doing right now. I'm sprinkling eggshells on a brush in the bathroom on live. Anyway, so something like this. That's it. This is just, I'm pretty sure this is going to be just as effective as any shower glass door cleaning spray. Penetrate those deep hard water stains with ease. Without any scrubbing necessary, just let the chemical solution dissolve itself while you then wipe it off with just one piece of paper towel. Check it out. Eggshells. I hope it works. So look, because I'm just narrating right now, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Hold on. It's like what's happening right now is the eggshell is like an abrasive, and the calcium I'm sure is also helping to. Oh man, I should have done a video. Somebody screen record this shot. I can't do it for a video. So what's gonna happen? Right now what's happening is the eggshell is penetrating those hard water stains without me even really trying. Check it out. Anyway, so, wow, it really is working. Whoa. Oh man, you guys can't see this view. This view shows those stain, like the hard water spots, like coming off. Oh man. Whoa. Wait, can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. Look at that. Crazy, crazy. Hard water stains are gone. I should have waited until I was ready for a video shot. Well, sometimes I gotta wait another two weeks for this. Now I can actually, sometimes I leave segments. Another fun fact here. Well, sometimes I leave segments of in this case glass door, shower glass. I'll leave a section dirty just for a shot. Anyway, check this out, guys. I don't even have to rinse it. What do you guys think? Oh man, what do you guys think will happen if I just rinse it now with water? Do you think it will look crystal clear? Because to me, that's what I think is gonna happen. Look at that. And oh, by the way, I only put like a teaspoon's worth of eggshell. The stuff you're throwing out that is literally gold. Imagine there's a company out there that's like, oh, I have a clever idea. Imagine if we could take eggshells and collect them from, recycling companies or whatever, or direct farmers,
And we could turn those eggshells in, we can extract and use those eggshells in a product that then we can sell that to the consumer, which will then buy that. But at home they're just throwing out this gold that we're now making money off. Imagine that. Well, this stuff right here is gold. All right, well, I'm just gonna rinse it off now. Look at that. I'm amazed because it's like a half a teaspoon of eggshell powder. Hello. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Woo. Oh, I keep dropping you guys. I'm sorry. Look at that. Hot water stains. Whether it's wet or not, you can still kind of see it. No hot water stains. See through. Well, at least from my angle it is. Now, by the way, like, you know, this is all half effort, you know? Like, this is me doing it while demonstrating to you guys on live. I wasn't really doing it. I was talking like 90% of the time. If you actually grab eggshell powder and do it like the correct way and like with effort and like with your intention to clean this, you will be like, oh, man, showing glass on camera is the worst thing. But, and I need to find something to wipe it now with, which is right here. But this hot water spots gone. With like, again, I haven't even tried really. So if I do try, it'll start to look a lot better. And if I do it on both sides, it'll look even better. I can see the spots I missed. I can see the spots where I talked and the spots where I tried. And I think a lot of it is on this side too. But anyway, it does, look at that. All right, now actually, there you go. There's your final result. Can you see that? With a little bit more effort and lemon juice. Don't forget the lemon juice. Like, it does work and it takes off those spots and all you need is eggshell that you're throwing out. Did you know if you grab your eggs? Oh, so I guess there's 2 hacks for you. Teeth whitening today. We did what to do with eggshells right there. Here's my lemon tree. I grew from a lemon from the store. Look at that. Look at that baby. Hey. Oh, lemons start green. There you are. Hey, baby. Hey, baby lemon. You know, the best part about plants is not, in this case, lemon. The best part about this plant is I think it's totally weird. I think plants are like aliens. Because if you think about it, like, I'm watching this plant and like I'm watering it. And I'm like giving it nutrients and I'm watching it literally create my food. You know, the stuff that we go to the store to buy, like I'm watching it being made like right in front of my eyes. And I know it sounds, you know, like what's this guy talking about? But if you really think about it that way, like what is really happening with these plants? Like how they make it, you know? And the fact that we kind of survive on a lot of those things, those plants help us survive, right? Not only do they produce oxygen too, but anyway, the fact that they're producing, in this case, lemon. Where's the big one here? Like from nothing, from soil to a seedling to a little bit more care, a little bit more help, a little bit more nutrients, and by the way, nutrients from the stuff that we're throwing out also. Banana peel, banana water, by the way, is magic. Anyway, from that, you get this. Then I take that out and I use it. I put it in my tea, or I squeeze it into my food, or I make lemonade, whatever the case. But the fact that I grew that from my own kind of like time, it becomes kind of worth every minute of it, because you kind of look at it like that's a thing, like that's a living thing creating food for you. But you controlled what went in. You controlled the final outcome of it. So now when you eat it or consume it or put it on your face or drink it, then you know what it was created with. But when you buy a lemon from the store, you don't know. It's like this, ready? It's like riding with somebody in the car, and that's it. You're just the passenger the whole time. You just never know if there's like a turn, there's a truck coming and you want to turn, but they're not turning. You're not in control of it. They're in control of it because you're the passenger. They're in the driver's seat. You will always be the driver's seat if you buy the food, the fruit, the veggies. You'll always be the passenger. I mean, and the driver, you're letting them control. Let's just say there's a little slight turn and you get into an accident. Well, you allowed that to happen because you put your hands into not knowing how that lemon was created. You don't know what soil it was grown on. You don't know if it was poisonous. You don't know what kind of pesticides and stuff they use. You don't know anything about it. It's like going to a restaurant and then knowing that you're ordering a meal, right? You know that this meal, how it's usually done. Let's just say it's a pasta bolognese, right? You order that, you know what it's going to include, and you know for a fact you can also make this exact same dish at home. You eat the one at the restaurant, get home, and you get like a food poisoning, or your stomach doesn't agree. But if you did it yourself, cooked yourself, you might have not gotten food poisoning. So in that way, like you're in control of what goes in, even though it might just be a lemon. It's a lemon from the store, or it's a lemon that you grew. I know it's just a lemon, but if you think deeper, it goes so much further than that. Like we live on food, don't we? Everything we put on our face, the products, the cleaning sprays we use, they're all made from those things. Plants, lemons, and herbs, and all the scraps and all the skins and all the things that we extract from they're made from those things that we just don't grow, I guess, anymore, because we just allow someone else to grow it and we go buy it. I know it's convenient, but you're allowing someone else to drive your life the whole time. Like you just never know if they're gonna fall asleep while they're driving. And that in turn, that means something goes wrong with you and you just don't know what it was because you weren't driving. You were in a passenger. Anyway, that's my motivation for today. Just kidding. But I'm gonna hop off live real quick and I gotta start filming because I told you guys I'm gonna start filming the tea. There's a tea bag in here. The tea cleaning spray. I'm gonna film it, but I'm gonna be live filming it. So I just want to prep for that. My voice is already boop 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 gone, but I'm gonna just drink some hot tea and some honey that'll cure it, and then I'll be back and then we'll do the video. And I'm gonna do like a challenge for myself where it's like record time, like like I'm actually gonna use a timer. So like I have this much time to do this shot or this segment of the video. And I should be at this point, you know what I mean? So I'll be back, we'll do that. I just need a little break with my voice. And yeah, see you guys shortly. Zing. And I'm really happy with the hacks I just showed. They all work. The eggshell was epic.